because it's not your usual gym bro split routine when you're doing maybe chest and bicep on one day, back and tricep on another. Generally, when I train with the kettlebells, I like to train on the whole body. This way I'm making sure that I train every single muscle group several times through the week. When I do put the training plans together or construct my workouts, I always making sure the moves that includes hinge, squat, push and pull, different variation of those, and it can be combined either one after another or something merged in together in a complex. The current complex which I'm going through right now, I'm using 2 kettlebells. The same complex can be done with a single kettlebell. I'm completing it as an EMOM every minute on the minute. At the beginning of the minute, I'm starting the complex. Whatever time left once I completed this part, I'm just waiting and give myself a rest. It should be enough time for you to catch up the breath, but as you're going through the workout, as you're moving forward, it's gonna get much more challenging. So make sure if you pick the weight on the first few rounds, you should be really comfortable with this weight. Otherwise, you're gonna burn out by the end of the timer. This complex being completed with 2 28 kilos kettlebells and done as 10 minutes EMOM. We end up with 30 reps on each exercise within 10 minutes. In this particular complex, I'm going for 3 rows. Make sure your shoulders pinched together at the back, your elbows tucked in. So imagine you have a book under your armpit, so you're trying to keep this book in. Then we're moving straight into the 3 swings. Once you completed the swings, we're going into 3 cleans. This complex is quite posterior chain heavy, so we're working your back, we're working your hamstrings, we're working your core. So make sure the technique is absolutely spot on. Once I completed with the first part of the workout, I rested for about 2 minutes. Next exercise, I'm moving into clusters and completing it again as 5 minutes EMOM, purely because I like to put a set time and go through reps so I know when I start, when I finish. I'm using 2 24 kilos kettlebells for 6 clusters. Fantastic exercise, working your whole body, and you pretty much have all functional moves involved over here. You have a hinge, we have a squat, we have pull, and we have a push. Great choice. If you're short on time, make sure you add exercises like that. Now I'm moving to my next 5 minutes EMOM, and this exercise is all about hinge, all about posterior chain, all about back. I'm using 2 28 kilos kettlebells for staggered deadlifts and then completing 8 reps on each side. So I merge them together, just switch the sides within the first minute. Make sure you push your hips back, your hamstrings, glutes, mid back, upper back is everything engaged. If you're struggling, you can always go for double-legged deadlift instead. Next, it's a 5 minutes EMOM, and I'm using a sandbag to support my back during a chest press. So it's all about the pressing, all about chest muscles, and I'm using 2 24 kilos kettlebells. I started with 10 reps on the first few rounds of the EMOM, but then I had to scale it down to 8 reps instead, as the chest was start getting tired from all the previous exercises. If you don't have a sandbag, that's absolutely fine, you can do it off the ground. If you're using maybe odd kettlebells of different weights, that will work absolutely fine as well. You just need to make sure you're switching the sides each round. If you don't have the sandbag yet, check it out. They're reasonably inexpensive, but it's quite great piece of equipment and something I've been using more and more during my workouts. Right, so the final EMOM is one of my favorites. I'm using the Sandbag. I've been using sandbags for exercises like slams, throwing over the shoulders, squats, carries. So really fun, unconventional, unusual piece of equipment without any handles. So you really need to work hard to even pick it up. As you're getting more and more used to this, it's actually quite great fun to use. So I'm using 60 kilos sandbag and going for 5 ground to the shoulder and a slam at the end. So if you had a bad day, if someone annoyed you, it's actually quite therapeutic to pick it up and throw this bag around. So I completed it as a EMOM style purely because I was pressed on time on that day. If you feel it's not enough, there is not enough time for you to recover, feel free to just switch off the timer and go for reps and have a bit longer break. If you're looking to burn fat, get stronger, build muscles with just 1 or 2 kettlebells, I put together a free fat loss ebook. You can check the link below and download your copy. Also, once you complete this workout, let me know how you get on and how you found it. All right, have a great day.